Now, when you open up exercise number 1, you will end up opening a view under first floor electrical power. And per our exercise, it says that we need to use the first floor electrical lighting. So when we switch to the electrical lighting, we will end up with the light fixtures showing and a few of the switches and electrical outlets or receptacles. And you're basically going to just simply put in the receptacle um, where they're supposed to be according to the location from your book. Okay, so I created this document that blows it up a little bit, and we can see that there's supposed to be an electrical receptacle here besides a switch. If we go back to our room here, we have to put an electrical outlet here and a switch. So we are going to go to systems and we're going to create a pull down this device and we're going to click electrical fixture and we are going to select a receptacle. Okay, and we just want to create a standard receptacle and we're simply going to just put that wherever and it should automatically uh, attach to the wall as long as place on vertical face is turned on. So you can click on it here. Okay. Right now it's unnamed, so that's why it has a question mark on it. Okay, because we haven't added a circuit number to it. Now, when you get to toilets, you are going to put in a GFCI outlet, and on these GFCI outlets, um, it's the same process as adding in an outlet. You just have to pull this down and make sure that you are selecting GFCI. And if you don't have place on vertical, you might not be able to put it correctly on the face. Okay, as it is. So make sure that you have place on vertical face to put it on the wall. Uh, if you only have place on face, it might attach to the floor, and place on work plane will depends whether you created a level working plane or a on top of a counter. So make sure that place on vertical face is on, and all you have to do is point to the wall. It should automatically attach to the wall like so. Now we are going to um, put in a switch here besides this one, and you can see that there's already a wire here, and you can uh, pull this out first. Okay, and then go to your systems device and electrical and find your switch. Oh, made a mistake there. We're going to go to systems device and make sure that you click on lighting, and then we're just going to create a single pole switch. And single pole is basically a one switch light that connects to one light. A three-way switch is when you can turn on or off a light from two different locations. Okay, so we're going to just click single pole and we're going to put in the switch here and make sure again your placement vertical is on and simply connect there. Okay, now wiring and circuit design is out of the scope of our class. It involves um, loading calculations, electrical panel design, and so we're not going to use or discuss circuit diagrams and circuit designs, but there are already circuits put in here, wiring, and all you do is click on this one and on this box here, simply hold it down, click, and then simply attach that to a switch, uh, and it should attach to the switch, and now this one is a switch to this light. Okay, So to create a switch like this one, let's select this and delete that. All you have to do is go to systems and then wire, and you can do an arc wire and simply start from your switch. You can click on the center and then pick your second and third point. After the third point, you should actually show an arrow where the panel is located. Okay, so you can see that these arrows are pointing to a location somewhere. It could be pointing to a different floor, but that's how to create a wiring um, design or wiring diagram for your circuits. It's because they're pointing to a panel. It's not part of the tutorial, but if you go to systems, I believe you go to electrical equipment, then you can pull and choose a panel from here. Okay, that if you have loaded it yet. If not, you may have to load family and then go to your English Imperial, go to electrical, MEP, and electrical power. You can see generation and distributions. I think a lighting panel board over here. Okay, so you can download one of these and put that on a wall, and that's where you're going to point your wiring or circuits to that panel. And that's not part of our design. You can see there's a lot of unnamed stuff here because these wirings were put in here, but they're not unnamed because there's no circuit design portion of this lesson. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. Now, if you see, or if we go back to our drawing here, you see that there are junction boxes, and there's like 6 of them. We're going to put in a junction box. Let's say, let's go to this view over here, which is this view over here. So you can see there's supposed to be a junction box here. There's supposed to be a switch here. So you can go to modify and pull this out first. And this one, pull this out first if you want. And pull this out first, like so. And there's another one here that needs to be pulled out. And you're going to put in a junction box by going to, again, system. And we're going to put in a device, and you're going to put in a junction box, electrical fixture, and pull this down, and you should see your junction box 4-inch square. You can change junction box to like a hexagon type, but by default we have a 4-inch square there, and all we're going to do is put that there. Okay, for junction box, and that may be too small for you, so you can put in a different one. So go back to system, device, electrical junction box, uh, 120-1, put it wherever it needs to be, and then these wires, we can simply click on this one, drag this, and attach that to the center. It grabs it like so. Okay. Um, Sometimes there's a bug that I haven't figured out, but click another wire, attach it to the center, and sometimes it doesn't disappear, and then there's an arrow that appears here. So um I'm confused sometimes why it doesn't work, but yeah, so sometimes it works and sometimes it just doesn't. And it can't seem to get that way. Anyway, I'll do further research on that one, why it doesn't appear, why it doesn't uh, remove the arrow. But that's how to put the junction box. We added switch, and basically that's it. These wires are already in there, and you're gonna use them. Um, you're gonna use them to attach wherever we need to attach. So like this one again, we simply click device and switch and put like a switch here on the wall, and then drag this wire and click, and then uh, you may need to zoom in, and it should attach to the switch that controls the slide fixture. Okay, so that's what you're going to do for exercise one. You're not going to put in the wires are already in there. You can use existing wires to complete all the locations of the switches, the receptacles, and junction boxes according to what the book uh, tells us um, tells us where the location. Okay.